Thank you and welcome into this video. I would like to take you through how you can compute for the value of Affordable Housing Levy, AHL, and also the Social Health Insurance Fund, which is SHIF, in case you are using the manual method to file your return, and also maybe you want to confirm that the value which was auto-populated technically correlates with the value which is in your PIN form. But in most scenarios, you notice in our PIN form, a lot of accountants do not include that section for the amount which you have contributed to the Affordable Housing Levy and SHIF, and you technically need to compute it yourself, since it technically helps you to reduce the amount of tax liability which is here. So it is so important, so don't ignore it, because it's a contribution which you made and you get some relief after you deduct it. So first thing first, what you need to know is that the amount which is deducted as amount of Affordable Housing Levy is technically 1.5 of your monthly salary. But what does that mean? In the PIN form, we have the gross pay. So it is deducted from the gross total pay. So what I will do, because in this year I didn't receive any bonus and I was receiving the annuity for that year, you need to calculate the 1.5% of your gross salary. So what am I supposed to do? So just get into my calculator here. After getting to my calculator, I will take 0.015, which is 1.5% of the gross pay. Since instead of doing it in monthly basis, I can do it as the aggregate amount of 511,200, because I didn't receive any bonus. But in case you received any bonus, you need to take the gross pay minus the bonus which you receive, so that now you can compute for the value of Affordable Housing Levy, which is 0.01, which is 1.5% of that gross pay, where I'm getting the value as 76.68. So it is 76.68. So you can just copy this value and come and paste it in your Excel sheet here. So let me paste it here. Then you need to get the value of the Social Health Insurance Fund, which is technically 2.75 of the monthly gross salary. But because also this monthly salary was an annuity and we have the aggregate amount, what I will do basically, I'll just come here in my calculator, and then what I'll do, I'll take 0.0275 multiplied by the value in my PIN form here, which is, let me get into my PIN form, and I'll get the value of my gross salary was 511,200. So which is 511,200. So just multiply here with 511,200, and I'll get that the value which I contributed to the scheme was 13,802.4. Just come here, copy this amount, and come and post it here. And I want to show you the impact. You notice that technically previously the value which we had computed to be input in the, which was already computed, was 17,000, and you can notice that the tax liability have reduced to 11,000. So you can get back and maybe populate the pension amount. So the pension amount, what I would like to explain is that in every scenario we usually use the actual amount, since the actual amount is the actual value which was deducted from our PIN form. So you just need to come and take this value here and come and put it in the Excel sheet, and let me come here and paste it here. And you notice also the value of the statutory deduction technically reduces our tax liability, since you can get that my tax due is around 2,093. So this is how technically we usually do the computation of the Affordable Housing Levy and the Social Health Insurance Fund, and also the statutory deduction which is also there, which is the pension contribution. But a disclaimer, in case you are using the auto-populated sheet, please technically always ensure you confirm that the value which is provided there technically is the actual value of the Affordable Housing and SHIF, since there is always some miscalculation when you depend in the auto-populated sheet. So thank you for watching. In case you have any query, you can reach me using the contact in the description or using the the comment section to have the discussion about it. So thank you for watching and have a nice day ahead.